Alright, welcome back everybody to day 2. I was being a bit too, I jumped the gun a little bit too quickly because I never actually shared my screen. This beautiful ensemble of roses is all you saw whilst I spoke into the abyss. So let's change that now. Anyways, we are reviewing Python Crash Course. Where is my thing? I just had it. Okay. So we were just discussing how to use Appendix B. I discussed how to go through the beginning of the chapter and how it just spoke about Eric Matz and his experience programming, why he started off programming on a cathode ray tube on the computer when he was making like a guessing game, who's the book for, his reasonings behind Python, what we're gonna be doing, da da da. His dad worked for like a electronics company at the time, but whatever. This is the overview. Chapter 1 is gonna be featuring the VS Code editor, a popular editor among professional and beginner professional programmers. So yeah, let's just get started, shall we? And yeah. There's a lot we can read. This is his joke. Yep, that's mad funny. So the part I was trying to figure out is how to basically uh hello, where am I even going? Is to find a way to not deployments. We're supposed to be in Appendix B, which is where we're referring to. This is probably torturous to watch. I'm hoping this is someone's background noise rather than an explicit tutorial, because I kind of wasn't showing that part that makes it a tutorial. But yeah, it talks about working efficiently with VS Code, configuring versus code, tabs and spaces, and why spaces are preferred over tabs, because tabs can be ambiguous and that can lead to be interpreted differently by different tools, which leads to errors that can be extremely difficult to diagnose. Also, for reference, I have the physical book in front of me. So yeah, it's preferable that you support the author and you buy the book, whether it be even secondhand, but there are free PDFs available in the world where you didn't hear that from me. Basically setting the line length indicator. Most editors allow you to set up a visual cue, usually a vertical line to show you where your line should end. In the Python community, the convention is to limit the lines to 79 characters or less. I'm not, that's too many characters for my hands. To set up this feature, click Code, then Preferences, and then choose Settings. In the dialog box that appears, enter Rulers. Enter the setting for editors. Rulers, click the following labeled edit in settings.json, the file that appears at the following to editor.rulers setting. This will add a vertical line in the editing window in the 80 character position. You can have more than one vertical line. For example, if you want an additional line at 120 characters, the value you would be setting for your would be 80, 120. If you don't see vertical lines, make sure you save the settings save the file settings. You may also need to quit and reopen VS Code for the changes to take effect on some systems. So let's see. Set up this feature. Click Code Preferences Settings. Let's see, let's go here. Da, 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 da. You go to settings and then just preferences, settings. Let's see. Autosaves, default, word wrap, max requests. I'm not working with any agents. It's quite not the trans. Tab size. 4 tabs. He wasn't lying. He was not capping. Workbench appearance. I'm so tired right now. I want to go to sleep so bad right now. Bruh. We've made a promise. We gotta show up. breadcrumbs. Oh, good. Editor management. Mod profile visual. I can visualize my CPU. That's crazy, bro. Settings. That's how you know I'm tired. Oh my goodness. You say you shouldn't be goofing around too much with your editor before that prevents you from coding. Alright. Do I really wanna do all that? Code then preferences. Where do I even do that, man? What are you talking about? Alright, let's see. Bro, I wanna sleep so bad. Can I just say print hello world and then go to sleep, bro? Okay, let's see. Visual cue, usually a vertical line to show where the line should end in the Python community convention is limited to 79 characters or less. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna open an incognito tab because I keep trying to keep my information safe, and it still shows off mine. Now y'all are gonna know I'm trying to go to Shenzhen, bro. High key, let me ask AR. Hey, how do I set up a line length indicator? Line length indicator in VS Code. So enable a vertical line guide called editor.rulers. Press open your settings.json file. Control Shift P. Alright, let's try it out. Let's escape. Control Shift P. Okay, that makes it a bit more convenient. Add the type preferences. Open. Enter. Let's see. Preferences. Okay, well let's. Okay, Control Shift P. Preferences. We have so many preferences. We got color themes and marketplace, color theme, language specific settings, runtime agreements, icon theme, key maps, language extensions, keyboard shortcuts, default settings, default keyboard shortcuts for open profiles, open settings, open user settings, open user. What are you talking about? What? Okay. Add the ruler convention inside open user settings, bro. High key, that's how you know I'm not here. Let's see. What are you talking about? Did I not do Control Shift P? Okay. Preferring user. Okay, open user settings. It's Jason. Who's Jason? Now I'm saying Jason. Okay. So in the settings.json, it's where we get to actually have some crazy fun times. Okay, so wow, you can specify the color theme used in your workbench when hashtag window.auto detect color scheme hashtag is not enabled. Interesting. So instead of that, like instead of it being like auto detecting whether I'm in dark mode or light mode, I specifically put down that I want a color theme that is pink dream. I know, profound, truly. Okay, well, so then let's. Oh my goodness, so many tabs open. Okay, let's see. So most editors allow visual cue or your vertical line to show you where your lines end in the Python community. So all we gotta do is add the following to the editor rules. I'm gonna try to avoid copy and pasting too much. I would just rather putting it in it myself. So let's go to here. Do I put it outside the curly brackets? Do I put my own curly bracket? So enter rulers, and you'll see a setting for rulers labeled settings.json. Add the following. So let's do editor. Oh my goodness, I'm coding. Can I go to sleep now? Rulers. Okay. Curly bracket 80. 120. This looks like I'm doing something wrong. It doesn't like that I'm doing something. I think maybe it has to be inside these curly brackets. Okay, let's do editor. Okay, it's liking me now. Editor.rulers. Oh, yes. So render vertical rulers after a certain number of monospace characters. Use multiple values for multiple rulers. No rulers are drawn if the array is empty. It's like a game. Or would you play Subway Surfers instead? Questions we ask ourselves. Is this legit? So click the link labeled edit in settings.json, not JSON, in the JavaScript object notation bar. In that file that appears, add the following to the editor ruler settings. Am I just supposed to put this whole thing in here? I'm sleepy. I just want to sleep so bad. It's not going to sleep. Okay, back to it. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we are an editor ruler. What's the problem? Do you want? I want to save it. Made to J. Oh yeah! I'm sorry, guys. I got too happy, but I pulled up my Is it? Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you see that vertical bar right there? Do you see this? We did that. This will add a vertical line in the editing window where the 80 at the 80 character position. You could have more than one vertical line. For example, if you want an additional line at 120 characters, the value for your setting would be 80, 120. If you don't see the vertical lines, make sure you save the settings file. You may also need to quit and reopen VS Code for the changes to take place or take effect on some systems. Also, I'm sorry if I end up being really cringe on here. I don't really expect people to watch this, and so if I sound crazy or I do something off-putting, it's just how I am as a human. You know, when I'm just trying to be learning, trying to be doing stuff. Alright, let's see. Control S. Yes! Yeah! Yes! It's all coming together now. Dot Jason. Jason right there. Dot Jason is doing stuff to my editor. Yeah, I don't know how fundamental this is. Okay. Alright, so this will add a vertical line. So I hope this, I don't know if this gets addicted. This will add a vertical line in the editing window at the 80 character position. You can have more than one vertical line. For example, if you want an additional line at 120 characters, which we just did, guys, which we just did, the value for your setting would be 80, 120. If you don't see the vertical lines, make sure that you save the settings file and that you may need to quit and reopen VS Code for the changes to take effect on some systems. Okay, moving forward. Simplifying the output. By default, VS Code shows the output of your programs in an embedded terminal window. This output includes the commands that are being used to run the file. So let's see. Let's digest this. By default, VS Code shows the output of your programs in an embedded terminal window. So this output includes the commands that are being used to run the file. For many situations, this is ideal, but this may be more distracting than when you want it for when you're first learning Python. To simplify the output, close all the tabs that are open in VS Code, and then quit VS Code, and then quit code. No, just joking. Launch VS Code again, and then open the folder that contains the Python files that you're working on. This could just be Python_world folder where hello world.py is saved. Click the run and debug, which looks like a triangle with a small bug, and then click the create a launch.json file. Select the Python options in the prompts that appear in the launch.json file that opens. Make the following change. So let's see, we need to do launch.json, and we can do snip configurations, bracket snip console, internal console, just my code, true. Here we're changing the console setting from integrated terminal to internal console. After saving the settings file, open a .py file such as hello world.py and run it by pressing Ctrl F5. In the output pane of the VS Code, click debug console if not already selected. You should see your program's output, and the output should be refreshed every time you run a program. So let's see. So the output should be refreshed every time I run a program. So the debug console is read only. It won't work for files that need the input function, which you'll start using in chapter 7. You need to run these programs. You can either change the console setting back to default integrated terminal, or you can run these programs in a separate terminal window described as running Python programs from a terminal on page 11. Okay, that's gonna be page 11. Okay. Alright, let's digest. We just started putting stuff in our mouth, but let's start chewing. Okay. Let's see. So basically, by default, VS Code shows an output of your programs in an embedded terminal window. This output includes the commands that are being used to run the file. For many situations, this is ideal. So it's just like, oh, I know what bro's talking about. So like, you know, when I go like, print, get a job. Let me get a little bit close. Am I supposed to do that? Yeah. It's doing a lot of stuff. Like, he's like, yo, this is like, it's telling us what's happening, but it's too many words. And when you're trying to do something, you're just trying to be like yourself. You're just trying to be like coding out here. Like, it's like way too much. Too many words. So, this next thing we're gonna do with Jason, bro, it's gonna clean our terminal up. It's gonna make it look like it's gonna be just get a job. I hope you guys are appreciating my comedy right here, but I need to like slow. I know, and you're like, man, this is so slow. Actually, we heard you. You said it like 5 times, guys. It's for me. I'm trying to learn. I'm just background noise. You're probably making coffee right now. I don't even know. Coffee? Ah, coffee. Anyways, I probably look so cracked out right now. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's continue. We're in 19 minutes and we got up to this. This is pretty good. Honestly, 2 lines and get a job. Got Jason going on. 19 minutes, not bad. Alright, let's see. So by default, VS Code shows the output of your programs in an embedded terminal window. This output includes the commands that are being used to run the file. For many situations, this is ideal. So like output includes commands that are literally, happening all the while. For many situations, this is ideal, but it might be more distracting than you want when you're first learning Python. To simplify the output, Close all the tabs that are open in VS Code, and then quit VS Code. Launch VS Code again. Open the folder that contains the Python files you're working on. This could just be Python_work folder with the hello world.py saved. Click the run debug icon, which looks like a triangle with a smaller bug. Usually, oh, it's a bug. Oh, run and debug. Okay. And select the what's happening. Oh, yes, Python, please run and debug with the current Python thing. Get a job. Took that much time to say get a job. Alright, so let's see. Then click create a launch.json file. So then, let's see. Create a launch.json file. Oh no. OPC daisies. Did I do something I was not supposed to? What is this? If I just kill everything? Oh, what is this? Terminal sessions? Okay. Kill it. If I kill you too. Oh no, it's all gone. Oh. To run a customize a run and debug, open a folder and create a launch.json file. What? Click select the what are you talking about? What? Okay, so create a launch.json file. Select the Python options in the prompts that appear in the launch.json file that opens. Make the following change. Here we're changing the console setting from integrated terminal to internal console. After saving the settings file, open a .py file such as hello world._py and run it by pressing Ctrl F5. So am I supposed to just like high key? There's so much stuff in here. High key, I wish like people would not. Oh well, who cares? I'm like kind of sleeping a little bit. I'm waking up. Bro, I can't forget. You know when you just forget? A long time ago. That's heartbreaking. The way I just wrote a long time ago. Where is it? Hold on, I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, sorry y'all. High key, I'm kind of messy. Like, this is kind of my everything laptop, so I'm not trying to dox myself like immediately, but probably will end up happening, God forbid. But yeah, this is the original folder we had to make for Python Crash Course. This is the Python_work folder. I'm gonna select it here for our .json file to exist, or JSON. Why? And then close the tab. Applied knowledge is power. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm really learning from first principles out here. What is happening? Hello, pi. Couldn't I just couldn't I just couldn't I just Yeah. Make the following change. By default, VS Code shows the output of your programs in an embedded terminal window. This output includes the commands that are being used to run the file. For many situations, this is ideal, but this may be more restricting than you want when you're first learning Python. Simplify the output. Close all the tabs that are open in VS Code, and then quit VS Code. Launch VS Code again. Open the folder that contains the Python files you're working on. This could just be Python_work folder with the Python_lol.py saved. Click the run and debug. Alright, I'm gonna just quit. I'm just gonna quit. We're gonna reopen up, bro. Let's see. Open up. Pull up. Okay. Restricted mode. I'm gonna manage that. I don't wanna be safe. I'm gonna trust myself. I'm gonna trust it. I trust this folder. I've made it myself, so I grew up with it. Okay, let's see. Create a .json file. What am I supposed to do? Oh, more Python debugger options? Is that what I'm supposed to do? More Python debugger. Okay, user settings or... Oh my goodness, what's happening here? Use IntelliSense. Oh, we're in launch JSON, bro. We're in JSON. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Microsoft. I didn't mean to do that. Control Z. What if I don't want to be in JSON like that? Sorry. It's getting strange. I'm making myself laugh. Let's start with JSON. I'm gonna shut up and then wait a minute. Debug console. If I just ran it like normal, still tells me to get a job. But you're gonna notice a lot of this is just gonna be me for just picking out settings. I'm gonna make it painful too for y'all. I'm literally just background noise. User settings. Let's just kill it again. I'm not killing the game. I'm just killing the game. I'm not killing the game. I'm just killing the game. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Running the bug. Debug console. Python debugger. Where's my launch.tone? Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to mess with JSON, bro. Hello world.py. No more. Alright, let's see. So we have snip configuration, snip console, internal console, just my code. True. So let's see. Okay, this is configurations. Okay. Let's go. Let's do snip snip. Is that a comment? There you go. Hashtag SN. Is this stupid? And just snip. Configurations. Ooh, I feel alive right now. So, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, configurations. Okay. Console. Okay, fun. Okay. Internal console. I'm just gonna tell it as I feel. Just my code. Oh dear. I press tab. Dear, oh no. It's okay. It's alright to break stuff. And now I can just press enter. True. I don't want you auto-filling everything, bro. Let me write it myself. Yes, code. Let me feel something. I want to feel something. True. And then, oh, bro. Okay, true. No, I keep pressing enter. Is that a bad thing? Okay. 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 We're doing something they don't understand. Snip console. Let's make code true. Trying to match up the curly brackets. It's a nice way that you can see the number of curly brackets it's colored up. Okay, I'm not necessarily sure. Okay, maybe not so many spaces. Looking at this code example right here. Configurations. Okay, snip configurations. Oh, there's another snip. There's two snips. S-N-A-P. Oh, maybe that's why our curly brackets aren't lining up. Oh, maybe I could copy you. Copy. Control C. We got time. Okay, I'm a big fan of Control C. Snip. Paste. Oh. 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 Okay. Curly bracketing. Okay. Heard some people rather like code on paper because it's more safe. Like that's the SNETA standard. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is too many curly brackets. Or if curly brackets really just make everything that much better. I don't know if this is gonna like me. If it's gonna not. So I see a property keys must be double quoted. So property key. Let me just open up my cognitive tab. What is a property key? That must be double. Property key in JSON is a name used to identify a value in a key value pair. It must be enclosed with double quotes to be valid. Not for regular JSON. Yes, keys must be quoted. Not for sure use JSON 5. This is a regular JSON, bro. Where this is JSON is not 5 yet, bro. High key. JSON is barely snip. Snip. Oh dear, no, I don't mean to. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, what's this? Why you not like this? Property configuration is not allowed. Let's see this. You're gonna be even. Oh, now you're even more angry. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's just see. After saving the settings file, run it by pressing Control F5. So let's do Control Function F5. Error, syntax error. Yes, we're gonna come into a couple of those. Closing parentheses, curly bracket, does not match open parentheses on line 9. Okay, let's see, line 9. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Line 16. Okay, let's see. Line 16. Okay, so this is a closing parentheses, does not match opening parentheses on line 9. Line 9 is here. Boom. They're gonna be like, that's stupid. Control Function F5. I wasn't trying to put comments in here. I didn't mean to put any commentary in here. Control Function F5. Same problem. So I reversed everything. Line 16 has this thing. What if I just killed it, murdered it? Let's just see what happens. You not like me no more? I've activated my whisper flow. So lazy, bro. I don't want to use my. Bruh. What is wrong, man? I don't want to find Jason's commentary, bro. Wait 1 second. Alright, let's see what I do wrong. What if I just killed Snip? I said Control F. Syntax error. Was never closed. What are you talking about? What if I just put this back into default preferences? Because I feel like maybe the colors. You know what I mean? First we gotta we gotta be normal. Okay. Now I'm gonna do defaults. Do default dark. Okay, let's see. I think they stayed the same. But you know what? Whatever. Guys, you think I'm gonna be AI at this rate? I'm gonna be AGI at this rate. Give me a moment. Did I not write the word configurations right? Configurations. Property configurations is not allowed. Why is not allowed? What is wrong with you? see. Okay, version da da da. Configurations. Okay, wait a minute. Hey, what? I had to actually put it next to that thing. Okay, so then I could just copy this thing, counting the number of spaces in there. Okay. Configuration. I just want to get rid of all these. Like, yeah, what was the original file we started with? Kinda just want to go Control Z to find out. Configurations. Okay. 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 Yes, it's doing a thing. Okay. Okay. Console. I already copied and pasted, but I feel like it's just more fun to type in internal console. Capital. Control. I want to eat some seaweed right now. Sorry, I got like weird cravings sometimes. Do y'all? Okay, and then the curly brackets match. We didn't use any tabs, so it doesn't make for where this is a control function F5. Configurations filter is not a function. Okay, let's see. Let's try again. Okay. Kinda wanna eat some seaweed real bad right now. Okay, let's see. Okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. We are learning. We are in the learning position. We are becoming one with Earth. We are learning. Okay. Really like yes, code. So we got configuration twice. Maybe that's why I'm tweaking out. Oh, okay. Snip. Oh, and then what if I just get rid of you? What if I just get a job? Just leave. Okay. True. Let's go with the control. I don't know who Jason is and why. I am not trying to. No, I don't know. So I have to control save. Okay, and wait, do it again. Do it again. It's like, stop it. There's all this garbage in here still. What is the difference from before? I really want to eat some seaweed right now, TBH. Why is it a sequel, bro? Launch JSON 2, bro? Where's number 1? What's the issues here? Two problems in the spot. What's the problem, love? Hello. Sorry, bro. Okay. F5. I don't care who's chasing now. Who's chasing? I'm gonna kill you. Die. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. No, what if I just do Jason with the comments? Lord, y'all are doing all of this. Amiga. C++. Code with Imran Khan? What? Yo, what's happening here? Guys, I'm putting Imran Khan on my mom's car. What? Replace your compiler with Imran Khan? Wow. No. No. Okay, no, it's just like she replaced you with someone she liked more. It's tough, bro. Whoever Nomin Nasir Minhas, bro. Nasir, boy, bro, beta, what happened? What? Where am I? How do I don't want to call it Imran Khan, bro. Not yet, bro. Mom's mad pro PTI. It's from Long Island, bro. Okay, let's see. Get a job. There's still a bunch of stuff being said here. What's the problems, bro? Property expected. End of file expected. What are you expecting from me? Please let me know. What is this? Fix it. Oh my goodness, what's it gonna do? Oh, bro, this is how I become stupider, don't I? Debug pie. What's it like? It's like learning English. Like, what exactly is happening here? Wow, I really want to eat some seaweed, bro. How should I go get some right now? Like, I don't even know. Give me a second, y'all. That was so good, I kind of want another one. Like, that was so good, I got another one. Finding a way to just figure this out real quick. Alright, so just get rid of our roses and get back to this. So, how to change internal console, integrated terminal into internal console, integrated terminal into internal console. Visual Studio Code includes a full-featured integrated terminal that starts at the root of your workspace. It provides integration with the editor to support features like links and error detection. This integrated terminal can run commands such as mkdir. Oh! You already know. I made a video one time. I deleted it. Actually, I unlisted it. It was about different PowerShell commands, and that's a make directory command, guys, right there. Wow. And Git, just like a standalone terminal. Opening a terminal is blocked when a workspace is in restricted mode, and to prevent shells from automatically executing code based on workplace contents. So it's workspace when it's restricted mode. What? Oh yeah. It just doesn't do it, I guess. Oh yeah, when we're in our, that's the same thing it does in Excel, bro. Okay. Save code browsing. It's great that there's so much source code available in public repositories and file shares. No matter the coding task or problem, there's a good solution available somewhere in the stratosphere or on the earth. It's also great that there's so many powerful coding tools that help you understand bugs and optimize code. However, using open source code tools does have risk, and you can leave yourself open to malicious code execution and exploits. I see. We're in restricted mode. Okay, but what is this? We need to just hold up. Okay, let's see. Python can force launch JSON troubleshooting. If burn hmm hmm launch.json error. What's my bro about to say, bro? Watching duck player. I'll watch on the duck player.
We'll guide you through
Shout out to this guy. Guide room.
how to fix a launch.json error in VS Code. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video.
Here
Alright,
I
like
have
him
an
up.
example folder open with
That's not him. That's okay though.
HTML, JS and CSS file. Here, when you go to run and click on start debugging to run the web page, you will get this launch.json error. This is because VS Code tries to run the JS file instead of the HTML file. Here, you can delete this .vs code folder as it is created by VS Code and not necessary. So here, close the JS and CSS file, and while you are in HTML file, then click on run and start debugging. This will ensure you will no longer get the launch.json error.
We'll guide you through how to fix a launch.json error in VS Code. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video.
Here I have an example folder open with HTML, JS and CSS file. Here when you go to run and click on start debugging to run the web page, you will get this launch.json error. This is because VS Code tries to run the JS file instead of the HTML file. Here you can delete this .vs code folder as it is created by VS Code and not necessary. So here close the JS and CSS file, and while you are in HTML file, then click on run and start debugging. This will ensure you will no longer get the launch.json error.
Run and start debugging. Let's put that last bit.
Because VS Code tries to run the JS file instead of the HTML file. Here you can delete this .vs code folder as it is created by VS Code and not necessary. So here close. VS Code tries to run the JS file instead of the HTML file. Here you can delete this .vs code folder as it is created by VS Code and not necessary. So here because VS Code tries to run the JS file instead of the HTML file.
The JS file says the HTML file. Oh goodness. Bro, I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm on Walmart.com, bro. Oh, okay, let's see. Alright. We gave it a good attempt. We're gonna ask our good friend American Innovation. What are you doing? Stop. Looking property. Is it because it's slanted for some reason? Why are you slanted like you're in italic? Wait, you're not italic. I'm not Italian. Let's see. Property expected. End of property file. Expected line 17. Okay, let's look again. So let's go back to where we did our configurations. Okay. This is where I feel we define it. Why would I have this random? I'm just messing around now, to be. Let's just, I know this is not gonna be correct, but I'm just gonna see what happens this time. No, Jason, I don't like you. I like you, Jason. I just don't like you, Jason. Wait, what's happening here? Property keys must be the. But we lost our thoughts, bro. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. I am stuck on Band-Aid. What am I even saying at this point? This Band-Aid helps me heal. I don't care about Jason in comments. I'm not trying to give Jason the commentary. Speak about me such a way. What if I just like erased everything? Okay. Alright, is that I don't want What if I just follow this link? Control click. Whoa, what's happening here?
Hey everyone, if you'd like to keep up to date with developer best practices and tips,
I think my computer's gonna die. It's on high performance mode. Okay.
and tech, check out GitHub Insider newsletter via the link
I trust this man. I trust you.
in the video description below. As a developer, debugging is one of the most important skills to have, and in VS Code, there's so much that you can do. So let's go ahead and take a look. So the great thing when debugging with VS Code is that for simple files using JavaScript and Node, it works right out the box. In this simple program here that prints out a greeting, to add a breakpoint, I can just go to the line number that I want. Let's say it was 6 and click on the left-hand side here, which will show a red dot. And to begin the process of debugging, on the left-hand side, you'll see there's an icon for run and debug. And then I can just come over here to click run and debug to start the process. Now, if it's your first time, you may get a drop down like this, at which point you'll just choose node.js. Now, since I've already done that, I can just go to run and debug and it will start the process, and it stops at line 6. And now on the left pane, you'll notice several sections. One for variables, which displays the variables in the current debugging scope, including their types and values. We have watch, that allows you to track the values of specific expressions and variables you're interested in throughout the whole.
I don't know if this is copyright. Hello. I mean, I'm basically like a reaction YouTuber right now, so I mean, if they can get away with their haiku, can I? Like, I don't know what the copyright is. This is for educational purposes. Like, I know that was a fair use, fair copy use, right?
Debugging session. And now on the left pane, you'll notice several sections. One for variables, which displays the variables in the current debugging scope, including their types and values. We have watch, that allows you to track the values of specific expressions and variables you're interested in throughout the whole debugging session. Call stack shows the hierarchy of function calls at the current moment in the execution, indicating the path the program took to reach the current point.
This was it? Oh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Python interpreter. Not a name, bro. Telling me I forgot a comma. I feel like I just don't like this snip thing. Can I just edit? Are these comments? Let's see. Control. Why are you hearing me now? Go get from pilot. So Control Shift P, Python select interpreter, choose which characters fit the terminal output. Last time, I know Sandy. Oh, that. Don't say it. Control Shift P. Interpreter. Okay, so let's see. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. So click on the link labeled edit in settings.json. The file that appears as the following. We got settings.json to be nice and beautiful. Not a hair. Hey, where did our second ruler go? Uh-oh. Hmm. Problem. Where do you expect the problem? Well, I think I'm fried for today. I'm just gonna cancel that. But yeah, I don't know, bro. High key, we got somewhere and then we didn't, and so yeah. But you know what? Maybe this is what real programming is like, rather than just writing print statements. Who would have thought the appendixes would throw me out? You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna try to look at this, review this video, see what went wrong, because it's kind of crazy though. Yeah, but that's that. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. God willing.